Okay, check this out, guys. You hear that? That is an echo. That's because the audio on the cameras that I'm doing this 3D live broadcasting on is going through the television as I'm showing the 3D image on the TV screen. Alright, let me see if I can turn that down somehow. There. Very good. Alright, so 3D live broadcasting 101. Now, concerning that echo, I do have one of my viewers who would watch this video and say, "Ooh, it sounds like your sync." Well, it's not in sync. Well, I was kind of scared about that too. And then what I did is I unplugged one of the cameras and it still gave me the echo. So, I came over here and brought this timer. You see that timer right there? Well, that timer is on the screen there. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ooh, we can't see that, can we? Because what I'm trying to see here, if I can, is you notice the little colon that's in the middle there? Well, that shows that these two cameras are perfectly in sync. So there. It's a 3D image recording with these two cameras. So with those two cameras, oh, in fact, let me put this in 2D to kind of further illustrate what's happening here. All right. I do have to do something with the exposure of the right camera, obviously. I didn't work with the nighttime settings so much as I did with the first camera. It's so dark in here and these cameras are lousy with low light settings. So you have to do some major tweaking with the exposure and shutter. But at least these cameras have exposure and shutter on them, which a lot of cameras do not today. Okay, so just to further clarify, you know how we are doing this. We got the two cameras, got the analog wire from both cameras going to each of these analog to HDMI converters. Those HDMI cords, they come around here, and then they go into this box that allows side-by-side screen split of each of the cameras. So right camera, left camera. And then when you have a 3D television, it 3D viewing mode enabled. Please wear 3D glasses. It comes forth as a regular 3D image, which of course you wear the 3D glasses for in order to see everything in 3D. Pretty awesome, huh? You see this image that you see on here, just to prove it. Flashlight, setting the flashlight down. It's a live image and it's 3D. It's a live image and it's 3D, which means anything that this HDMI cable goes to will present that side-by-side image. Oh, sorry, hands in the way of the camera. So you know what this means. Basically what this means is that, say I got like a booth at VidCon, or any other vlogging convention or whatever. I could set up a booth. I could put a TV right there, have a camera pointed at someone being interviewed or something like that, and the people around can just hand out 3D glasses and say, "Hey, watch this. It's in 3D." So it's pretty cool stuff. And as I said, it's live now, and it's in sync, and it's awesome. And I mentioned about those being analog. If I ever choose to upgrade my cameras, I can, go right through HDMI. Don't even worry about those two devices, and go straight through HDMI, and it should be the same way. Hopefully this. Oops, I always do that. Hopefully the sync will be the same. And I just wanted to mention about this box again too. In fact, let's go ahead and go back to this. All right. Yeah, this little box here. I'm going to turn it back on 2D because I want to show you what it does. Okay. So there we got the side-by-side images, right? All right. Let's go to another mode. We'll go to... Now with this mode, it puts the left on the right side, the right on the left side. If you cross your eyes with this, you'll see a 3D image coming out. Again, I really apologize for this poorly exposed. Wait a minute. Okay. And I think this is normal. This is just a normal 2D for one of the cameras. This is actually kind of interesting because now that's showing this poorly exposed. This is picture-in-picture. So you see the picture-in-picture there. Position can move the picture-in-picture anywhere. So you can kind of understand how that would be really handy in like recording a game or something and then putting your face like in the corner. You can increase the size, it looks like, of the picture-in-picture. 3 different sizes available. Okay, there we go. So we got the source. It switches the sources there. You see how that did that? Okay. But the mode, once again, you got the side-by-side. So side. Now I think that's cross-eyed because I think the camera on the right is the one that's so low. Okay, so you see how this makes it a correct aspect ratio, which is also extremely cool for us folks who have been working with 3D for a while. And again, if I press the source button, it should switch sources to make it side-by-side, cross-eyed version. Side-by-side, cross-eyed version. Okay. Awesome, huh? Should be picture-in-picture again. Oh, this is 2D version. Source. Poorly exposed one. And then this should be picture-in-picture. Yeah. Position. Oops. Now that is the resolution button, so that puts it at 720p. And that will still show up in 3D though, so that's pretty good. Size, 1, 2, 3. So, it's a neat little box, and it cost me $135. But, it's definitely a lot cheaper than the one that they had on the other site with the BNC connectors. Now they have an HDMI version available, and that HDMI version costs $1,400. So, I got this one for, you know, about 1/12 of the price or something like that. So yeah, this is a live 3D broadcasting, part 2. And that's the story with this box. It's again, it's a SPLITMUX HD-2LC. Awesome.